In Brazil's Caatinga, a land of relentless sun and sparse rain, survival is a daily challenge. The ground is parched, littered with brittle leaves and thorny branches. Cacti and wiry shrubs dominate the landscape, offering little shade and even less comfort. Amidst this unforgiving terrain, the rattlesnake emerges as a master of adaptation. Its scales mirror the mottled browns and greys of the earth, rendering it nearly invisible among the rocks and roots. The snake's camouflage is its first line of offense and defense. It glides silently, hugging the contours of the land, each movement calculated to avoid detection by both prey and predator. Its forked tongue flicks rhythmically, sampling invisible chemical cues. Each flick draws microscopic scent particles into the Jacobson's organ, a specialized sensory structure in the roof of its mouth. Guided by this acute sense of smell, the rattlesnake can follow the faintest trail left by a passing rodent or lizard, even hours after the animal has gone. It seeks out well-worn animal paths, narrow corridors where prey is likely to pass. Here it coils in a shallow depression, body pressed flat, head poised just above the ground. Motionless, the rattlesnake becomes a living trap. Its muscles are tensed, ready to unleash explosive speed at the slightest provocation. Time is an ally. The snake may wait for hours, conserving energy in the heat, its patience outlasting that of any would-be prey. Its senses are finely tuned. Heat-sensitive pits on its face detect the faint warmth of a mammal, while its body registers the tiniest tremor in the earth. Signals of life approaching. In the harsh glare of the Caatinga sun, the rattlesnake must balance the need to hunt with the risk of overheating, seeking shade when necessary, but never straying far from its ambush. The moment of truth arrives silently. A rock cavy, oblivious to the danger, draws near. The rattlesnake's body coils tighter, every sense locked onto its target. In this intricate web of life, every hunt is a delicate balance. Predator and prey locked in an ancient contest, shaped by the unforgiving rhythms of the Caatinga. As dusk settles over the Caatinga, the air cools and the dry wind whispers through brittle grasses. A rock cavy emerges from its rocky shelter, pausing to sniff the air, oblivious to the silent threat nearby. Coiled in the dust, the rattlesnake's eyes narrow, tongue flicking to taste the scent of its unsuspecting prey. In a heartbeat, the snake uncoils, muscles rippling beneath patterned scales, its fangs extend, plunging deep into the cavy's flesh. Venom surges through hollow fangs, entering the bloodstream. The cavy's eyes widen, muscles locking in sudden shock. Instinct drives the cavy to flee, but the neurotoxins and hemotoxins begin their work, paralyzing nerves, breaking down tissue, and disrupting blood flow. The rattlesnake remains motionless, head raised, watching as the toxin takes hold. It knows patience is its greatest ally. Minutes pass. The snake flicks its tongue, reading the chemical trail left by its envenomated prey, and begins to glide silently through the undergrowth. Each flick of its tongue brings microscopic scent particles to the Jacobson's organ, guiding the snake with unerring precision. Night deepens. The Caatinga comes alive with the chorus of insects and distant owl calls, but the snake moves in near silence, a shadow among shadows. At last the rattlesnake finds its quarry. The cavy lies motionless, its body stilled by the venom's relentless assault. Before feeding, the snake circles its prize, tongue flicking, senses alert for any sign of danger in the darkness. Even in triumph, vigilance is essential. The wild offers no guarantees. The Caatinga's silence is broken only by the subtle drama of predator and prey, played out beneath a canopy of stars. Here, every meal is hard won, a testament to the relentless struggle for survival in the Drylands. As the rattlesnake coils tightly around its prize, a six-banded armadillo emerges from the tangled undergrowth, its armoured shell glinting in the fading light. Drawn by the unmistakable aroma of fresh meat, the armadillo pays no heed to the rattlesnake's warning rattle. Instead, it circles the carcass with deliberate, cautious steps, its keen sense of smell guiding every movement. The rattlesnake, exhausted and depleted of venom, can only watch as the armoured mammal boldly approaches. Its head lifts slightly, but the threat is empty. There is no strike left to give. With surprising strength, the armadillo wedges its snout beneath the rock cavy and drags the carcass across the cracked earth, undeterred by the snake's lingering presence. The armadillo's jaws make quick work of the meal. Its digestive system is uniquely adapted, able to neutralize the venom that lingers in the flesh, turning a deadly risk into a nourishing feast. For the rattlesnake, the loss is profound. Hours of patient stalking and a precious dose of venom have been spent, only for the reward to slip away in moments. The armadillo vanishes into the night, its armoured form blending with the darkness, while the rattlesnake remains, defeated and alone. In the Caatinga, scavenging is a vital survival strategy. The armadillo's boldness is matched by its efficiency, ensuring that no resource goes to waste in this unforgiving land. Every meal is contested, and the line between hunter and scavenger blurs. The armadillo's opportunism is a testament to the adaptability required to thrive here. Even the most skilled predator can lose everything in an instant, while the patient scavenger reaps the rewards of another's labour. In the Caatinga, survival is a delicate balance of risk and reward. Here, fortune favours not just the bold, but the resourceful. The rattlesnake retreats, hunger sharpened by defeat, its body weaving silently through the parched undergrowth. Each movement is a calculation, every shadow a potential threat or opportunity. In the Caatinga, even the most skilled predator cannot predict the outcome of every hunt. The armadillo, meanwhile, feasts in safety, its senses tuned to the faintest vibrations. It knows that fortune can shift in an instant, so it eats quickly, always wary, always ready to vanish beneath the earth at the first sign of danger. Perhaps it buries leftovers for leaner days, a strategy born of necessity in a land where drought and scarcity are constant threats. The Caatinga's inhabitants must plan for tomorrow, even as they struggle to survive today. Every victory here is fleeting, every loss costly. Predators like the rattlesnake must not only hunt, but also defend their hard-won meals from a host of rivals. Competition is relentless. Falcons scan from above, wild dogs prowl in packs, and skunks forage with keen noses. Each species has evolved its own tactics: speed, stealth, teamwork, or armour. Falcons rely on sharp vision and swift dives, wild dogs on cooperation and endurance, skunks on their potent defences. All play this endless game, adapting to the ever-changing rules of survival. Nature's rules are harsh and unpredictable. There are no heroes or villains here, only survivors, each shaped by the challenges of their environment. The snake's perfect hunt can be undone in a heartbeat by a single miscalculation or a clever opportunist. Opportunists abound. Rock cavies and armadillos seize their chance when predators are distracted. In this wild world, success is never guaranteed. Every animal must balance risk and reward, seizing fleeting opportunities while avoiding disaster. Survival in the Caatinga is a daily battle shaped by chance, resilience, and the intricate web of life. Every meal tells a story of cunning, adaptation, and the unpredictable law of nature that governs all who call this place home. Beneath the jagged limestone outcrops of the Caatinga, another survivor stirs, the rock Cavy. Cloaked in mottled grey and brown, it blends seamlessly with the sun-bleached stones, its camouflage a silent shield against watchful eyes. Dawn's first light reveals a cautious procession. Rock cavies emerge from their crevices in tight-knit family groups, noses twitching, ears swivelling in constant vigilance. Their world is a mosaic of scent and sound. Sensitive whiskers probe the air, detecting the faintest traces of ripe fruit, tender shoots, or approaching danger. Sharp, rodent-like incisors make quick work of tough bark and fibrous leaves, while agile paws grasp prickly cactus pads, each meal a calculated choice between nutrition and risk. Foraging is a communal affair. Scouts perch atop boulders, scanning for shadows that move against the grain of stone and sand. Every sense is attuned to the rhythms of survival. A distant raptor's cry sends the cavies scattering, vanishing into labyrinthine tunnels carved over generations. Here, in cool darkness, they wait out the midday heat and the prowling predators above. Communication is subtle. A soft chirp warns of snakes, a foot thump signals urgency, and gentle grooming maintains the bonds that hold the group together. When dusk falls, the rock Cavy returns to its search, always wary, always ready to retreat at the slightest tremor. Its life is a balance of caution and curiosity, venturing just far enough for food, never so far that safety cannot be reached in an instant. In the harsh Caatinga, every day is a test of senses and strategy, every night a testament to resilience. The rock Cavy endures not by strength alone, but by the quiet mastery of its environment, a silent player in nature's unpredictable game. As the sun climbs higher, the Caatinga awakens to a new chorus, the silent tread of predators and the patient watch of scavengers. Every shadow holds a story, every footprint a clue to the delicate balance of survival. In the distance, a pack of wild dogs, lean, sinewy, and alert, moves with practiced coordination across the parched terrain. Their senses are honed by hunger and experience. Ears flick toward the faintest rustle, noses trace invisible trails left by frightened rodents or injured prey. They work as one, fanning out to flush a cavy or a hare from its hiding place. A sudden burst of speed, a flash of teeth, and the chase is on, swift, relentless, unforgiving. But not every hunt ends in triumph, and the wild dogs know the value of persistence and patience. Above, the sky belongs to the falcons. With wings slicing the heated air, they scan the land from dizzying heights. Their eyes, sharper than any other, pick out the smallest movement. A lizard basking on a rock, a bird fledgling straying too far from cover. In a split second, the falcon tucks its wings and plummets, a living dart. The impact is swift and precise, the silence that follows, absolute. Yet not all in the Caatinga rely on the hunt. The skunk, cloaked in black and white, emerges at dusk. It prowls the undergrowth with slow, deliberate steps, nose to the ground, searching for what others have left behind. Carrion, eggs, insects, nothing is wasted in this land of scarcity. The skunk's presence is a quiet reminder that survival favours adaptability as much as strength. Its defensive spray, pungent and potent, keeps larger threats at bay, allowing it to claim a meal with little competition. Each predator and scavenger leaves its mark on the ecosystem. The wild dogs keep herbivore populations in check, preventing overgrazing. Falcons control the numbers of smaller birds and reptiles, ensuring no single species dominates. Skunks and other scavengers hasten the return of nutrients to the soil, cleaning the land and closing the circle of life. Together they form the unseen web that holds the Caatinga together. A network of hunters, opportunists and survivors, each playing a vital role in the ever-turning wheel of nature. Here, competition and cooperation are inseparable, and every life, whether predator or prey, is bound by the same relentless drive to endure, to adapt, and to thrive in the unforgiving wild. As the relentless sun blazes overhead, the Caatinga unveils its greatest challenge, the harsh dominion of drought and extremes. For months, the land thirsts under a sky that withholds its rain. Rivers shrink to cracked ribbons of clay, and once lush thickets wither into brittle shadows. The ground itself becomes a test of survival, each step raising a cloud of dust, each breath weighted with heat. In these trying times, every creature must adapt or perish. The rock Cavy, master of endurance, retreats into cool, shaded crevices, slowing its heartbeat to conserve precious moisture. Its foraging shifts to dusk and dawn, when the air is gentler and the threat of dehydration less severe. Nearby, the Caatinga horned toad displays its own resilience. Its skin, rough and earth-toned, shields it from the searing sun while it burrows deep into the soil, escaping the worst of the heat. In this subterranean refuge, it waits, sometimes for weeks, until the first hint of rain awakens it from enforced slumber. Above, the Caatinga parakeet flits between thorny branches, its bright feathers a rare splash of colour. It feeds on seeds and tough waxy leaves, meagre fare, but enough to persist. These birds have learned to extract every drop of moisture from their food, rarely needing to drink. Even the mighty predators must bend to the will of the land. Wild dogs roam farther, conserving energy by moving at dawn and dusk, noses pressed to the ground in search of a hidden spring or a fleeting puddle. The falcon's keen eyes now scan for weakened prey, those pushed to the brink by the unforgiving elements. Yet, when the sky finally breaks and rain drums on the thirsty ground, life surges back in a frenzy of green and sound. Seeds, long dormant, explode into growth. Frogs emerge from their muddy tombs, their chorus echoing through the night. For a brief, miraculous window, the Caatinga is transformed, a testament to the resilience and ingenuity of its wild inhabitants. Here, survival is a daily negotiation with the elements. Every adaptation is a story written in flesh and instinct, a living testament to the power of persistence. In the Caatinga, nature's trials never end, but neither does the will to endure. Beneath the surface struggles of the Caatinga lies an invisible tapestry, a vast web of life intricately woven by the choices and fates of its inhabitants. Here, every creature is both hunter and hunted, every meal a link in the unbroken chain of survival. Our story begins with the sun, the silent architect of all energy. Its rays ignite the growth of tenacious plants, thorny shrubs, cacti and wiry grasses that cling to the parched earth. These green pioneers are more than mere survivors. They are the foundation, transforming sunlight into life-sustaining energy. Small herbivores like the rock cavy and the agile spiny mouse graze on these hardy plants, extracting nutrients and moisture with remarkable efficiency. But the web does not end here. As dusk falls, the shadows stir with movement. Predators emerge: the stealthy ocelot, the patient boa constrictor, and the ever-watchful Caatinga fox. Each is drawn by the promise of a meal, their senses tuned to the faintest rustle in the brush. When a predator strikes, energy flows upward, fueling the hunter and shaping the destiny of the hunted. Yet even the fallen play a role. Scavengers like the black vulture descend upon remains, ensuring nothing is wasted. Beetles, ants, and a myriad of unseen insects join the feast, breaking down what's left into nutrients that seep back into the soil. In time, these nutrients nourish the roots of the Caatinga's plants, completing the circle. Every act of predation, every seed consumed, every carcass picked clean, each is a thread in this living web. If one strand weakens or breaks, the balance shifts. A decline in rodents could mean hunger for the foxes and falcons. A season with scant rain could silence the insects, starving birds and lizards alike. In the Caatinga, the fate of one is linked to the fate of all. Through cycles of scarcity and abundance, the web endures, resilient and ever-changing. It is a silent pact, an unspoken agreement that binds the lives of plants, prey and predator into one enduring whole. In this ancient landscape, the flow of energy is both a story and a lifeline, connecting every heartbeat beneath the blazing sun. In the heart of the Caatinga, where survival is a daily negotiation, one creature carries its fortress wherever it roams: the six-banded armadillo. Cloaked in an intricate mosaic of bony plates, this remarkable mammal is nature's answer to life under constant threat. Its armour, composed of 6 distinct bands, is not just a shield against predators. It is a masterpiece of flexibility and strength. Each plate interlocks with the next, allowing the armadillo to curl, twist, and squeeze through the tangled undergrowth without sacrificing protection. But defense is only half the story. Below the surface, the six-banded armadillo reveals another secret. It is an unrivaled digger. With powerful clawed forelimbs, it sculpts tunnels and burrows deep into the sun-baked earth. These subterranean refugees provide sanctuary from the Caatinga's searing heat and sudden predators, while also serving as hidden larders for future feasts. Every scoop of soil turned is a testament to the armadillo's relentless ingenuity. Its diet is as diverse as its talents. Guided by a keen sense of smell, the armadillo roots through the soil in search of beetle larvae, ants and termites, tiny packages of protein that thrive in the drylands. Occasionally it supplements its menu with fruits and fallen seeds, playing a quiet but vital role in dispersing nutrients and sustaining the ecosystem. Each foraging expedition is a delicate dance, nose to the ground, claws at the ready, senses alert for danger and opportunity alike. As dusk settles over the Caatinga, the six-banded armadillo becomes a living paradox, heavily armoured yet agile, solitary yet essential to the web of life. Its every adaptation is a response to the challenges of this stark landscape, a living testament to resilience, ingenuity, and the quiet triumphs that unfold beneath the thorny canopy. In the grand tapestry of the Caatinga, the six-banded armadillo is both guardian and engineer, shaping its world one burrow at a time. Beneath the tangled branches and thorny shrubs of the Caatinga, a silent predator glides, unseen but all-seeing. The rattlesnake, master of the invisible, navigates its world with senses that pierce the darkness and reveals secrets hidden from ordinary eyes. Though its vision is keen, the true marvel lies in the twin pits flanking its snout. These heat-sensing organs, more sensitive than any camera, detect the faintest whisper of warmth. To the rattlesnake, every living creature glows like a beacon, outlined in a shimmering aura of infrared. Even in the dead of night, a scurrying rodent or a basking lizard is unmistakable, their body heat painting a vivid target. But the rattlesnake's perception does not end with sight. Its jaw rests gently on the ground, attuned to the tremors that ripple through the earth. Each footfall, every subtle shift of weight, sends vibrations racing across the hard pan. The snake reads these signals with astonishing precision, discerning not only direction but the size and urgency of its quarry. The air, too, carries messages. Flicking its forked tongue, the rattlesnake samples invisible chemical trails left behind by potential prey. These scent molecules, gathered and pressed against a specialized organ in the mouth, build a map of recent activity. Who passed by, how long ago, and in which direction they travelled. Every sense is woven together, constructing a mosaic of the Caatinga's hidden life. The rattlesnake becomes a living detector, moving with purpose but never haste, guided by cues that few others can perceive. As it coils beneath the cover of dry leaves or waits motionless beside a burrow, the snake's world is alive with information, heat, scent, vibration, all converging in a silent symphony. In this realm of sensory mastery, the rattlesnake is both hunter and sentinel, a creature attuned to the rhythms and secrets of the land. Its survival depends not on brute force, but on an exquisite awareness, a reminder that in nature's harshest arenas, perception is the ultimate weapon.